So in this you talk about the else statement inside a while loop. With the else statement we can run a block of code once the condition is no longer, for example, true. For example, if I value is 1, the initial value of I, and the condition is while I is less than 6. While I is less than 6, do what? Print the value of I. The I value will be printed and it will be incremented plus equal to 1 by 1 incremented. Else we say that if the while condition is false, that else means if the while condition is false, print what? Print I is no longer less than 6. So what will we print? From 1 to 6 it will print values 1 to 5. 6 will not be because there is not equality, and then else will be printed because the condition is false. Then we say I is no longer than 6 because 6 is not printed. So that's else condition. That after that we talk about Python for loops. What's a for loop? In for loop we do not know in advance how many times it will run. It takes 3 operands. For example, we set up condition, initial value, and incrementation. A for loop is used for iterating over a sequence. There is a sequence, it's a list, it's a tuple, it's a dictionary. We talk all about it in previous lectures. So for iterating these values or lists or tuples or dictionaries, we use for loop. This is less like the for loop in other programming and work more like an iterator. Because the for loop in this is a little bit different than other programming language. It works like an iterator that we use, for example, iterating. For example, we have a list. The list name is fruits. And in fruit we have apples, banana, comma, cherry. And we have, for example, for eggs and fruits. It works more like, for example, an iterator, and less likely because it is different. Print to what? X. There is a variable named x, and this is, for example, in n inside whatever x is inside the fruits. Fruits is the list name. Print x. For example, first apple will be printed, then banana, and then we say, for example, cherry will be printed. So as an iterator for every use, the for loop does not require an indexing variable beforehand, but while required it, but for loop does not. Looping, for example, through a string. For x and banana, print x. What will be printed, for example, in here? For x and here is a string. The string name is banana, B-A-N-A-N-A. This will be printed. Print what? X. So if I run it, B-A-N-A-N-A, because I've already taken it as a string. The break statement does the same. If we say, for example, break statement, we can stop the loop. Like, for example, we have fruits is equal to apple, banana, cherry, and then we have, for example, 4x and fruits. Print x. All will be printed, but if x is equal to banana, do what? Break. So if I run, then apple, banana will print it, and then it will be out because cherry will not be printed because there is a break statement in that. In continuous statement, just like the while loop, go to the next iteration and skip the current or stop the current. So in banana, it will current banana will not be printed and cherry will be printed. For example, if I copy and paste it right here, then in this statement, apple and cherry is printed, but the other is not printed.